Alright, that should be the last of the codices collected.
Makes sense now. This is machine code. Next to interface directly with a machine. Maybe that machine has already rusted into dust by now.
Ordo, did you say something about a machine?
Ordis' name is Ordis.
Yeah, listen, that first codex is in the derelict. I pulled it from some sort of machine.
If we load the complete set of arcane codices back into the machine, will the code still execute?
We're about to find out. Tenno, get ready to go into the void.
Alright. Time to load these fucking things up. Yeah, those are just general spy missions. This one is actually, whoops, special. Here we go. Stolen Dreams. Find the Arcane Machine. This should be relatively easy enough, I hope. It's level 18 to 20, so it can't be that crazy, right? No, oops. Just on the off chance there is actually someone here. Here we go. Okay. On the off chance there is actually someone that wants to do this, I should probably just solo it, so that they don't rush ahead of me. Okay. Obos.
Person who has been on the inside of that derelict and lived to tell about it. She'll guide you through this mission.
This is it. Your Lotus has promised me a cut of whatever treasure you find, so don't you tin-suits go messing this one up. Get to the void portal.
Maroon, I said if there is any treasure.
There we go.
All about treasure, weren't they? The only question is how much.
Yeah, how much treasure, huh? I feel like Maru is going to be one of those characters that's in the habit of being very disappointed. Although this mission is interesting. Yeah. Oh, also, it's been a while. I leveled the Karak during our double XP weekend and stuff. And I have the Lexus with me right now. I was leveling the Stug. That's at like 29. And a lot of that stuff. Because of the Karak's polarity setup, I think I'm actually going to end up using it for quite some time. And I've been considering putting a catalyst in it, because I got a catalyst quite some time ago that I have not used. But I think I actually might need to use that for a Syndicate upgrade, so it could go either way. Alright, let's get on to this derelict. Oh, that chewed my armor off. There we go. Yeah, this shouldn't be too terribly difficult. But I activate. Oh wow, is it actually just right here? That's really close. I actually don't like the upper hallway, so... Really? That's not an opening?
Final arcane codex from. You've got the full set of codices. Upload them and say hello to treasure.
Here we go. That is the Arcane Machine. I'm a little surrounded. Let's remedy that first. And the Infested really don't like me having proximity to this thing. Oh, bastard. Where are they all coming from? There were not this many prior. Okay. Good now. Let's upload that shit.
Hushed and empty. It is the womb.
biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Yep.
What just happened?
The machine is gone. Tail, watch out.
Okay, that thing's scanned now. Actually, I've never gotten a scan on the Arcane Boiler, and I'm curious to find out what the Codex will have to say about them, if anything. Alright. This thing's got some fucking health. It's not dead yet, for real? Come on. There we go. It died and it dropped a mod. Okay.
Tail, I don't know if we got the answers we came for, but there's nothing more for us here. Exit the derelict and head for extraction.
What? Where's my damn treasure? I was told there would be treasure.
Whatever that was, it wasn't here for our benefit or yours. Only time will tell what we've just uncovered.
Okay. Yeah, I hate this upstairs area. Mostly because that lightning makes me really nervous. Yeah, anyway, about the what we uncovered there. I have no idea what that is all about, but the follow-up quest to this one that you can only do after you've done this one is the one for Chroma. So whenever I'm ready for that, I will be doing that, which should be relatively soon. Unfortunately, that quest also requires you to build Chroma, which is not a frame that I find to be particularly useful without lots of really good mods, which I may not exactly have access to yet, considering I don't have any of the rare mods that are usually needed to make powers particularly useful. I wouldn't even consider myself to be at a point where I have a basic set of the less powerful power-related mods. Because this Rhino is actually, like, I'm currently only using, I think, maybe 5 mods out of my 8 slots, and 3 of those are mods that I would never use if I had access to others. But we've got the Arcane Codices completed. And we have the Ether Daggers blueprint. Ether Daggers are okay. Mastery fodder, but they're okay. And an Orokin Catalyst blueprint to go along with it, which I need.
Porto, there was nothing.
Huh.
Nah, I'm used to it. When you don't run with any of the major factions or syndicates, the big paydays are few and far between. I'll manage. Listen, I can't say it hasn't been fun, but with the Arcane Codices gone, I think it's safe for me to venture back out into the wild. See ya, tin suits.
Yeah. At some point we'll probably see Maru again, though, because she is some fucking rogue that takes on dangerous jobs that she probably should not. So I have a feeling we'll see her again. But that is the end of Stolen Dreams. All the codices go into that machine, and then we get that crazy message. It disappears, and we fight an enemy that is considered arcane, which has not existed until that point. So I don't know exactly what that means, because no one does, I don't think, yet. We'll figure it out, eventually. while I go get some mods. Okay, so I just got Streamline. This mod is incredibly important. In fact, this is probably the most important mod that I'm going to get for quite some time. I got it on, just for people's reference, I got it here on Chiklovsky. I'm going to say that like that. On a spy mission, where I've been getting a lot of my good mods recently. I got Serration on a spy mission on one of the other planets as well. Alright, so, what does Streamline do for us? Streamline does pretty much everything we could possibly ask of it. It makes it so... Ooh, I don't have any points for this. I don't need this. I don't really need this, so that's whatever. I actually need to put a thing in him, so I'll probably add those 2 mods back, or some other mods. I still got 2 mods that aren't really important, that give me like small bonuses, but whatever. Streamline, and also I got Flow. I don't know if I've touched on that yet. Flow is pretty good. Flow is like a card that you'll usually get before Streamline, which makes Flow pretty good. Gives me another 75% power max, which is useful for being able to use my powers more, which ironically is what Streamline is used for. Every percentage of power efficiency means you're taking that percentage off of the cost of your powers. So, for example, Streamline goes up to 30%. So my 4, which usually costs 100 energy, will cost 70 instead. Now, the way I usually like to break this up is in chunks of 25 percentages, because those are the percentages that matter whenever you do not have Energy Siphon, and a lot of people probably won't have Energy Siphon for a long time, so that's generally a better way to think about it. And the cap of efficiency is 175%, meaning your ultimates would cost 25 if they are raw cost, and your 1 will cost 6, which is a huge improvement. You need another mod besides Streamline to get up to that much. Streamline will take you to 30%, which is really good for quite some time. And then later on, for more advanced builds, I would suggest keeping 2 Streamlines, 1 Streamline maxed and 1 Streamline at level 2 or 15%. But we'll get to that a little later on. I think for now, I'm going to level up Streamline to the 15% mark, because I'm going to make progress a little faster, I think. What happens if I just add all of them? Wow, I actually get a lot out of that. I don't need to be doing that. So 2 less levels, so let's try 18. Not 8. Not 19. Oh well, it's actually pretty good. 14 then. That's almost at rank 3, so we don't even need that. Just 8. Since I have so few cores, I am... Okay, it's 7. 7 is the sweet spot. Awesome. Yeah, whenever you have low cores, like I do currently, as I haven't gotten to high-level core farming yet, use them sparingly. But yeah, 15% is pretty good. So, basically, that makes my abilities cost less. Making your abilities cost any less is just immediately better, because you get to use your abilities more, and they cost less. It's very, very straightforward as it happens. So with 225 power, and then efficiency at 115%, that means that my ultimate is only costing me 85, which is still a lot, but because I'm not certain if I'll get another Streamline, as it is a pretty rare drop, I'm going to keep it at 15% for now. For people that don't have confidence in getting corrupted mods, or aren't willing to buy fleeting expertise, I would suggest just maxing Streamline, and you'll probably have one by the time you get fleeting. For me, I'm going to go incredibly hard in farming the hell out of fleeting expertise, because I'm going to need it. But that will be soon. But I did want to touch on getting Streamline and how incredibly important that is, because it is a mod that is included in most builds. A lot of builds include it. Mostly frames with old helmets that will give them some efficiency are the builds that exclude it. Also, it's worth noting that whenever Prime Streamline comes out, it will probably be the absolute best mod in the entire game. So keep on the lookout on the trader for that one. Hey guys, it's been a while since I've had to record anything of a real note, but I've been leveling stuff up, and I'm at rank 5. Rank 5 is actually incredibly important, at least to me, because it's got some weapons that I want that I believe are really good. The Tonkor. I only play with it a little bit on my main account, but I think it's a weapon that I'm going to want to go for. The Heck I can already use, getting close to where I will actually be using it. And then in terms of secondaries, we get possibly the 4th or 5th best secondary in the game, or we can get it. It is Clan Research, which is the Murloc. And we'll go look at that after we've taken the test. So let's start this thing up.
Tenno are more than just fighters.
Oh wow, is it this is really it?
Terminals.
Alright. They make this easier. Heck the terminals, Tenno. This is the same one. Are we done? Thank you. Oh, more. Okay, wave 2. There we go. Last time I did this, it had ones I had never seen before, so I wonder if that'll happen again. Oh, is it over already? That's unfortunate. Oh well.
This test is now
I'm sure that test is a bitch for some people,
work, Tenno.
but I'm glad that it was simple for me. Yeah, after you've hacked enough panels, you get pretty good at it. I imagine by the time someone would be MR5, they'd have a pretty easy time of it. It wouldn't be that crazy. Okay, so, as I was saying before anyway, I joined my clan proper, so you will have to get your own clan, or form your own clan, or do whatever you need to do to get a clan to get access to these weapons, but it's possible for everybody. I would suggest joining a clan, and making one possibly much later, because it is an undertaking to build a clan by yourself. This is our little clan, and I think it's pretty nice. Alright, let me teleport to the Grineer Lab. Okay. This is the Grineer Lab, where you get all the Grineer type manufactured weapons, and more importantly, it's where you get the Murloc. Alright. Okay, so now I have that. There are also a lot of other MR locked weapons. The Grinlock is also at MR5, but I don't think the Grinlock is particularly useful, so I don't want it. And then we'll go around and look at some of the other things. Tenno Lab, these 3 frames are all here. You have Banshee, Volt, and Zephyr. So if you want those, you'll have to come here. There's an Arcwing that's in the Tenno Lab. The Axe Stilettos are good dual pistols, if that's what you're looking for. I like those. For my purposes, I don't think I will be using them anytime soon. And I believe I also have the ability to use the Sybaris right now, which the Sybaris is a pretty good little burst rifle if you enjoy those. But the main important thing is that I got the Murloc. Okay, so now I need to look at what I need for the Murloc, because I'm actually not completely sure. I need a Forma and 2 Detonite Injectors. Okay, so Detonite Injectors are a thing that are in the Grineer Lab, but I don't suggest anyone ever build them. There are invasions, like these, and as you can see, the Corpus variant, Fieldron, shows up a lot of the time, but you're also able to get, there you go, Detonite Injectors. So, I would suggest to anyone that you get your Injectors and your Fieldron and your mutagen masses from the invasions, because it is way more resource efficient, and you're running missions to get more mods and stuff, and it's productive. If you have the crazy extra resources to build the masses and stuff, then go for it. But that's the way that I would suggest people get those parts. And then as for Forma, run keys, and you will eventually be given Forma. There are people that complain that they get too much Forma from running Voids, so it's not particularly rare, but it could take you a little bit to get. But it's completely worth it. So, the goal for this rank is basically get the Murloc, and begin on getting to the real end game, which we will talk about whenever I'm ready for it, which should be... oh geez, I probably actually have enough stuff to make a real episode. So, next episode, we're going to talk about getting to endgame.